Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Abdillah and I'm from 2021C. So here I want to explain to you guys what is phonological process. This is my topic outline in phonology. The first thing is what is phonological processes, and second, what is assimilation. The third is what is dissimilation. Fourth is what is epenthesis. Fifth is deletion. What is deletion? So the first is what is phonological process. So here, as you guys can see, phonological processes refers to the patterns or regularities in which children simplify adult speech as they learn language. As you guys know that the baby or the children or the kid cannot uh, cannot easily imitating how adult saying some words. So they simplify the word, and trying to pronounce it with their own way. So these simplifications are normal developmental steps that children go through as they acquire the ability to produce more complex adult-like speech sounds. So phonological processes are observed in the way children simplify or modify words that I was said before, syllables or speech sounds, making them easier to pronounce. So baby, children or kid cannot easily pronounce even the simple words. Yeah. So they try to simplify it, and that is the way they pronounce words. Some words that they want to pronounce it. So the first thing is, and the second is what is assimilation. This is one of the phonological process. Assimilation here is a phonological process where a sound in a word becomes more like a neighboring sound. In simpler terms, it's when one sound in a word changes it to sounds more like another sound that's nearby. This can happen because it's easier for children's mouths to say sounds that are similar to each other. So here the example of assimilation: pen, pem; ten, tem; sin, sim. So assimilation here is like sounds in a word becoming the bodies and making each other sounds a bit more similar. Here's the example. You guys can see the example here. So this the third one of my topic in my topic. Dissimilation here, a process where two similar sounds in a word become less alike. In other words, sounds move apart from each other rather than becoming more similar. So dissimilation here is like sounds in a word deciding they're too little too similar, and deciding to be a bit different than the original word. So here the example: since February and turn into February, February and February. So you guys can see the second one is comfortable, turn into comfortable, comfortable. Here is not be too much alike and making themselves just a bit different from each other. Next slide is about epenthesis. So here, a process where a sound is added within a word, creating a new sequence of sounds. This addition of a sound is not typically present in the original form of the word. So here's the example: athlete, 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 athlete. So epenthesis like put something that will make a feeling like surprising sound. Athlete. you guys can say athlete, athlete. That's all. And then when the baby or the children trying to say athlete, they cannot say a specific in a good way. So they put something on it, so it becomes athlete, athlete. So they can say athlete a bit different from uh, the original sounds of a word. So, but this is like inserting a little surprise sound into a word that wasn't there before. Next slide is deletion. So in phonological process, deletion refers to the omission or removal of a sound or sounds within a word. It involves leaving out one or more sounds, making the word shorter or simpler in pronunciations. So the baby trying to what is it? Erase or remove the for example the half of the word, the half of the words, maybe it's the first or the end. I think it's frequently in the early of the word. They do the deletion, they do the removal on the early, often, very often, that I've seen. So next slide. So here the example. The example here is handbag, 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 handbag. So how the kids say it's handbag, handbag. Some of the kids can say handbag, but without the. So the first form, the first sentence here that is show you guys how to pronounce this word handbag is about it's for adult, handbag with D, handbag, handbag, like that. And the second is about is for the children who are not children. Yes, I can say children, but maybe half of children can say it, half is not. Handbag, and most of children can say handbag rather than handbag. And the second one is banana, banana. Rather than saying banana, they said nana, na 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 na. That's all. So here the lesson is like making a word shorter by skipping or leaving out some of its sounds. Okay. So guys, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your guys' attention, and I will end it by saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.